Hey guys, it's Kyle Robinson here from Kickstart Automation. And as you can see, the title on this presentation here is What to Think When Looking for an Infusionsoft Partner. So I've been meaning to do this little presentation to kind of highlight the three high-level things that you should be looking for when looking for an Infusionsoft partner. Again, these three high-level points I'm going to be showing you are things to think about when looking at a list of Infusionsoft partners to bring in to your team to help you with the strategy, training, and implementation of really leveraging Infusionsoft for your business. So again, this is just three levels of things to think about that we have found that works well in creating a good relationship with our clients to solve the problems and challenges in their business. So the first thing that you need to look for when looking for an Infusionsoft partner is that they're not just a techie, that they understand your business. So the reason why this is number one is because if an Infusionsoft partner, I have to say, is that we are technical. We are very technical. We know everything from WordPress, from the automation of everything from inside Infusionsoft. We know everything from membership sites, third-party plugins. But at the end of the day, we end up being so techy that we sometimes don't fully understand the problems and challenges of the business. So it's important when you are looking at different partners that they understand your business. So why that is important is because if we get too techy and we go down bunny holes, we sometimes don't address at the end of the month or after 3 months, what have we done? So if we understand the business, we can really solve out, okay, how are you attracting leads? What questions are you asking them once you attract them? And once you have attracted them and you've asked the right questions, how do we then educate them and answer their questions and put in the offer? And then once we've established and created that relationship, such as the first order, the first sale, the first month, how do we then give them a free gift and try and establish that relationship? And so there is a lot of technology that can happen in between all these different processes, but if we go too techie down in some of these areas, we won't get anywhere. So again, that's why number one is super important, is look for an Infusionsoft partner that doesn't understand your business, understands your industry, and won't get too techie also down different bunny holes, because you won't get anywhere. And you'll be 3 months after working with your partner, you'll be wondering, okay, what have we done? What are the results? So that's number one. Number two is have weekly meetings. So make sure that you have a time always set each week to do sprint calls. So how a sprint call works is that they're typically 1 hour in length. The first 30 minutes is going over the homework that happened after the meeting of last week, showing a homework of what's been done. And then the last 30 minutes are really to, okay, what are we going to be working on Thursday and Friday? And the last 10 minutes is typically any further questions or any kind of brainstorming ideas. And so those weekly meetings are super important because it allows the partner and the client to really, and the team interact and make sure that there's no assumptions out there, so that when we start building out these campaigns, that it doesn't work the way that the other stakeholders thought it was going to work. So don't leave anything to chance. So weekly meetings are super important. And making sure that you're asking those questions also when the campaigns are working, so that they are testing the campaigns as well. Because that is what happens. I'll be, first one to admit, or maybe not the first, but if you're not really testing out these campaigns quite a bit, sometimes you can see like little errors that show up later on when the campaign's actually rolling. So number two, weekly meetings. Don't leave any to chance. Have a weekly meeting always set up, and having kind of that sprint meeting 1 hour schedule that I discussed. And three is having a clear ongoing pricing. Have a long-term plan to ensure long-term wins. So number three is important, is to have an agreement. Wait for these birds to go by. I'm in Canada, so those are geese. So this is number three of the three things I'm talking about. And what happens sometimes when looking for an Infusionsoft partner is look at what their pricing model is. Some pricing models are a monthly retainer, some are hourly. And so you need to figure out what kind of plan works with your business to ensure that over the long term, you get those results. If you're just looking for a short-term win, just looking for like an order form done, or a short-term, hourly is great. If on the long term, maybe a retainer is better. So ask the questions, okay, what is your ongoing commitment? What is your ongoing kind of pricing scheme? Because sometimes that can work for you or it can work against you. So those are the three things, what to look for when it comes to looking to bring an Infusionsoft partner on board. Super important to get the right Infusionsoft partner because it allows you and open up the opportunity to really leverage the power of Infusionsoft. And that is the three things that I think that are probably the most things to think about at a conceptual level when bringing on an Infusionsoft partner. I hope you found that helpful, and hope you have a great day. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.